thanks for tuning in. Welcome to my first new fabrics video of 2018. I have got so many really lovely things to show you. We've been really busy getting all the photographs taken and getting everything online the past couple of weeks, so I'm so pleased that I can finally just sort of show you everything all at once. And we've also got loads more new stuff coming in later in the month, so I'm sure it won't be too long before I'm doing another one of these videos. But before I get started in showing you all of the new different fabrics, I wanted to just say thanks so much for all your comments on my last video that I posted last week. If you've not watched that yet, just check it out. It's quite a short one, it's only about 5 minutes or something. But it seems like I am not alone when I said that I was feeling just a bit overwhelmed by the sort of January and like the planning of everything, and it seems to kind of ring true with a lot of you guys as well, that just so much of our lives can just feel quite planned and sort of fixed. And you know, maybe at work you've got to sort of do things by a certain time, you've got it, you know, you've got all these kind of targets and specific jobs to do, and you know, general life admin can feel like that as well sometimes, that you've got all of these certain things to do at a certain time. And if sewing is a hobby, then it should be kept as totally fun. It should be your escape. And I'm completely guilty of it. In the past, I've been like, I'm not starting anything new until I finish a project off. And sometimes sort of kind of like rules that you impose on yourself like that can actually kind of have the opposite effect and give you a bit of a creative block and kind of put you off sewing altogether, which is sort of the opposite of what you want. So yeah, I am sort of advocating just doing whatever you feel like doing at the time. Just have fun, just do whatever takes your fancy in the moment when you've got time to sit at your sewing machine, and just don't feel pressured to do what you feel like you should be making or whatever. Sewing should be fun, so let's just try and keep it that way. So let's get stuck into the new fabrics. I have just been getting full of loads and loads of different ideas, and it's when we get a new big batch of fabrics in like this that my dream sew list just becomes so long, and I suddenly think I don't like anything in my wardrobe and I just want to make all the things. So I'm still sort of working out what I want to make myself, but hopefully all of these fabrics give you new inspiration. And just going on from what I said before as well, sometimes even though we've got loads of fabrics already, or you've got all these projects lined up, sometimes it does just take some kind of new idea, or like a new piece of fabric or a new pattern or something, just to get you back into the swing of sewing again. So hopefully these fabrics give you some ideas. So quite a lot of them are woven. They are quite kind of spring-like. We've certainly moved away from the kind of deeper, darker tones, and also the weights of fabric that we had before Christmas. So I'm kind of like pining for warmer weather now. But yeah, so anyway, enough blabbing, let's get started. So the first ones I want to show you are these ones that I've got piled up in front. These are a double gauze, and we've got it in 4 different colours, and it's got like a sort of tile pattern woven into it, like little squares. So because it's a double gauze, as I'm sure you can imagine, it is quite lightweight, and you can see it just sort of, you know, floats around really nicely. It's not going to kind of sort of drape in exactly the same way that, say, like a viscose or a rayon would, but it is still really nice and lightweight. I think this would be nice as like a shirt, or a kind of just a really simple sort of boxy t-shirt. That's what I'm kind of envisaging for this one. But we've got it in this kind of, it's kind of like a sort of light, kind of dusky, purpley, mauvey kind of colour. Let's see what we've actually called it. It's called lilac. It's probably not quite as purpley as what maybe you would envisage a stereotypical lilac to be. It's got a bit more kind of pinky tones to it, but this is actually my favourite one. Then we've also got it in a kind of greeny colour, which is called mint green, so that's this one here. And then we've got it in a yellow and a grey as well. So the yellow one is called mustard. It's quite a kind of fresh mustard. It's not got that sort of deeper, sort of richer tone that some mustards can have, so it is quite light, bright, fresh mustard. So that's that one. And then the grey is just, you know, quite classic grey. Nice light grey. Keeping with the double gauze vibe, we've also got this one here, which is a double gauze, also grey, but the squares are just a little bit more further apart. So again, it's also nice. Actually, no, it is grey. I was going to say, is it blue? But no, it is grey. It's quite a bluey grey. You know how greys can be different tones. Yeah, it's kind of a bluey grey, but it is grey. So yeah, that is the double gauzes. Then we have got these really nice ones that are a linen and viscose mix, and the drape on these fabrics is just absolutely beautiful. They feel really nice and soft as well. So I'm going to hold one out and kind of swish it around so you can see what it's like. So you can see that it does have much more kind of movement and drape compared to the double gauzes. It's, you know, it's much more kind of floaty in that sense. So the background of it's kind of like, it's got sort of like a natural vibe to it. Like you can just tell that it's, you know, it's got that natural linen sort of feel and look to the background, and then it's got sort of random spots on it. So we've got a mustardy one, a navy one, and a teal one. I like them all. I totally can't decide on my favourite here, but they are all really nice. I just love them all. And then on that same base cloth, that linen viscose base cloth, we have also got this one, which has got little boats on it, which is very cute. So again, you can see that it's got that nice drape and movement, and then yeah, it's got little navy sailboats floating all over it. So these, I think these would be good again for like just like shirts and tops really. You could use, you know, loads of different shirt patterns, the Archer, or what other ones have we got? The Soholic ones would be nice as well. The paper cut Mesa would be nice because it's a bit of a fuller shirt, so the drape and movement and the fabric would be good for that. I actually fancy making, in the random spotty one, a True Bice Ogden cami. I made one of them before Christmas. It was so quick and easy to sew, just a nice one to sort of layer up. I reckon you could make a dress in it. You could make like a kind of fit and flare dress. It would feel quite summery, so that's probably something to bear in mind, but definitely good for tops and blouses, and then you could just wear it now and just kind of layer it up with a vest underneath or a jumper or whatever. Then we have, in the sort of drapey vein of things, we've got this really fun one that's got parrots on it, which is a very nice and colourful. Let me just open that out so you can see that's this one here. So it's 100% viscose, whereas the other ones were viscose and linen. The colours in this one are really nice. So that is quite a fun one as well, just something a bit more colourful. Then if we stick with linen and viscose, we've got these ones here, these florally ones, and although they are the same, they've got the same composite fibres, linen and viscose, they're definitely a little bit more of a structured fabric. So if I hold up, you can see that it still sort of moves, but it doesn't quite kind of sort of flow. It's not as flowy as the other ones. It's just got a little bit more body to it. So you could use that for skirts, or some more kind of summery trousers would be nice, dresses as well. So we've got it in this really nice kind of greeny teal colour, and then we've also got it in a grey as well, which is this one here. So yeah, another couple of nice different types of fabric. Then let me just see what else I've got. Right, if we stick with kind of linen-y things while I'm on linen, we've got these really nice striped ones. Now, I just got the Boden catalogue through the door, and they had this really kind of nice baggy shirt in it that had two big patch pockets on the front, and the stripes went in the stripes on the pocket went in a different way, and I think these fabrics would be perfect for kind of recreating that. So this one is linen and viscose, so it's nice and lightweight as well. It's not as drapey as the first spotty ones that I showed you, but it is still nice and lightweight, and it's got a lovely stripe, nice colours, sort of neutrally colours on it with the green and the blue. And then we have got this one, which is also linen and viscose, and I think I might prefer this one. I'm not sure. I like both of them, but yeah, it's got some really nice colours in it too. And then the last one is 100% linen, and it's like a very sort of pale blue, like a sort of pinstripe, but it's like a thicker and then a thinner stripe. It's just really nice, stripy one. So yeah, they would be really nice for more kind of summery sort of things. We have also got, let me see what these ones are. These ones are cotton, but they are stripy as well. I really like these. I quite fancy making like a tunic in them, a kind of shirt style tunic, maybe a Calais or a Closet Case Patterns Cali shirt, like the tunic version, or else maybe the Green Line Archer but lengthen it into more of a tunic to wear with leggings. So we've got this one is indigo, then we've also got a blue and a red one as well. And they've got quite a sort of like a little bit of a crinkle texture to them. I think they're really nice. Yeah, so we've got those three there, and then we've also got stripey, sticking with stripes. This one is, I think this is this one's 100% cotton as well. So the background fabric is a yarn dyed stripe, but then it's got these little whales embroidered on it. It's very cute. I mean, I think I would wear that, or you could just use it to make like a nice little, I think Sophia would look cute in like a little summer dress or something in that as well. And then we've also got this one, which is like a green pinstripe, and then it's got these pink flamingos on it, which are really fun. So yeah, more nice stripy woven cottons. So we've got plenty choice of them right now. So I've got a few more different woven ones, and then let me see, I've got some amazing jerseys to show you. These ones here, let me just clear a little bit of space. I'm just totally surrounded by fabric. I've like piled all this fabric up around me. The rest of the shop is like looking pretty bare. I always make such a mess when I make these videos, but it is nice to be surrounded by fabric, of course. So these ones here are like a peach skin. So they've got this really kind of lovely, soft, almost like a very fine fur texture to them. They're really nice. So this one has got, and you can see that it's got a lot of like movement in it as well. So this one has got nice flamingos on it, and then we've got same base cloth, but this is like a navy blue one with anchors. When I bought these fabrics, the little sort of sample card that they were on, it had a picture attached to it, and they had actually made children's swim shorts out of it. So I think it is splash proof as well. But you could totally use it to make dresses and tops and that kind of stuff too. It just feels amazing. It's like one of those fabrics that you just want to stroke all the time. It's very, very soft. And then we've also got these two peach skins as well. So same fabric in two different colourways. These are also called peach skins, but they probably don't feel quite as peachy as the first two, but they are still very, very soft, and they've got really nice drape and movement in them, so you can see like nice and kind of floaty and flowing. We've called them abstract. They could be interpreted as like little birds or parrots. So we've got the blue one, and then we've got the mustard one, which I think has got a very, very dark blue. It's not like, I wouldn't say it's like a dark navy blue. I wouldn't say it's navy. It's not classic navy, but it's probably not black either. But yeah. So we've got that in two different colourways as well. So again, nice for dresses, or like a kind of fuller skirt that would sort of swish around a little bit. I think that would be fun. Yeah, another couple of really nice fabrics. And then the last, let me just check, yeah, the last woven ones that I've got to show you are these Italian cotton waffle ones. So these have got a really, really interesting texture. This is the indigo one here, but we do also have it in like a kind of light red colour, a cream colour, and a light blue colour. I'll hold it up so you can kind of see kind of what it's like. It does kind of sort of swish and move a little bit, but definitely more structured, I would say, than like the first sort of drapey viscoses that I showed you. Maybe a bit, it's kind of maybe like a bit similar to the cotton gauze in terms of like its weight or its thickness. But yeah, it's just got this really kind of interesting texture to it, which I think is really nice. I think this would also be good for like shirts or simple tops or tunics. So yeah, good for that kind of thing, and yeah, a nice choice of 4 colours too. So I'm pretty sure that's all the woven ones I've got to show you. Loads and loads of new wovens in, which I feel like we haven't had loads of new wovens for ages. We've just been having so much stretch. So yeah, it's nice to kind of be inspired with something a bit different. But the next ones I do have are stretch. You guys are gonna absolutely love these, because I know that you love sweatshirting fabric so much. and I'm sure everybody on the planet must own a London pattern by now, and these would be great for that. So it's a plain sweatshirting fabric, and it's got a really lovely cozy fleece back to it. So we've got it in this amazing kind of dusky pinky rosy colour. It is such a nice colour, kind of similar to what I'm wearing. This is the pastel marl fleece back that we've also got. And so this new one comes in, let me just check, I think it's 4 different colours. So we've got it in mint here, also very nice. We've got a turquoise and like a kind of marl sort of denim-y blue colour. And they've all got that really lovely soft fleece back, just so cosy. It's one of those ones that you could just literally have a length of it, wrap it around you as a blanket, sit on the sofa, job's a good one. Or if you wanted to actually sew into something too, then you could wear it out, of course. And then I've just got a few kind of more sort of medium to lighter weight jerseys to show you. So I decided to get in a couple of art gallery jerseys, which I haven't had in for a while because the price of them had gone up so much, and I just kind of sort of gave them a bit of a break. But I decided to bring them back because we had quite a few customers asking about them. And if you know art gallery jersey and you've sewn with it before and you've worn it and you've washed it, you will know that the quality of it is just really, really, really good. So although they are a bit more on the pricey side, you're kind of paying for that name in a way, and the designs are really fun as well. So this one I've got in 2 different colourways. So it's kind of like a moon with stars, and this is a sort of greeny kind of tealy one, and then I've got a kind of light pink one with sort of mustard stars on it as well. Both of them are really nice. They're cotton jersey, so they just feel so soft, and when you stretch them, they don't really lose their colour or their pattern that much. Like it still just look really good. So you know, these would be good for just like your simple jersey t-shirts, like your Tilly and the Buttons Agnes or Lark, or what else have we got? That's all I can think of just now. And then the other 2 jerseys that I've got are a bit more kind of novelty, but great if you've got kids to make stuff for. I think these would be really cute as like a little sort of romper suit, or a little jumper, or some leggings for a kiddie. So they're kind of space themed. They've got planets and astronauts and rockets on them. So we've got it on this kind of marled light blue background, and then we've also got it on a cream as well. So again, same pattern, just on 2 different colourways. And let me just check. I think that concludes all of the new fabrics that I've got to show you. As I said at the beginning, I have got so many more coming in, so I know I'll definitely be doing another one of these videos soon. But if there's anything you want to see in particular, again, then you can just leave me a comment or whatever. The other 2 things that I wanted to show you before I go is we've got some of the Fancy Tiger Crafts patterns in. So I know these have been around for a while, but some of you might maybe not come across them as much before. So we've got the sailor top, and it is good for woven fabric. So loads of the fabrics that I've shown you today would be really good for this. It says it's good for double gauze, quilting weight cotton, linen, sheeting, chambray, lawn and cotton sateen. So it's got these gathers around the neckline, so those kind of more sort of lightweight floaty fabrics that I showed you be perfect for that, because the gathers are just going to hang really, really beautifully. And then the Wanderlust tee is for light to medium weight jersey fabrics. It's quite boxy and sort of loose, so you definitely want something that's going to sort of hang and drape. The jerseys that I've shown you would probably be like the heaviest of a stretch that you would want to go in. But yeah, it's just another good basic to have. I imagine that would be like a top that you would just make again and again and again. It's just sometimes the simple ones are the best, the classics that you just, you know, you really get your worth out of the pattern. So yeah, we've got them as well. We are also now stocking the toaster pattern, the printed toaster pattern, which I know has been really popular as a PDF, and decided to just get some printed ones in, and they've actually sold out already, but we will be getting more, so watch out for that one. It's been so popular already. So I hope you enjoyed seeing all of those fabrics, and hopefully I have given you some ideas for things that you might want to try or add to your to sew list. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, just remember to hit subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. And I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks, bye.